Okay, welcome YouTube. Not signing into Twitch just yet, because I know I'll just lose the stream somewhere across the top of Greenwich Park, but I will sign in when I get down to the bottom of the park. I had a really good run yesterday, really great stream. It remained a solid stream and uninterrupted for over an hour, with relatively unchoppy. So I might even try going back to 1080p, because the biggest issue is staying connected as opposed to the actual bit rate. But if stream reports issues, bitrate issues, that it gets blocky or anything, then I'll drop it back to 720p. So yeah, yesterday was bonkers. I probably let about a dozen people have a go, and it wasn't without incident, but no harm done to people or property or possessions. Hello there. See you again. Thank you. That was nice of him. Good to see you again. We chatted on one of my runs a few weeks ago. Yeah, really nice chap. Again, just same as anyone interested and curious. Remember them from back in the day. Given how good the stream went yesterday when it was working down at the bottom of Greenwich Park, I am very, very seriously considering getting a cellular bonding device and using that to maintain, if it will actually maintain a stream through areas where I can't at the moment. It won't be cheap, but it'll make itself worthwhile. I'd buy it second hand, so I can always sell it on for pretty much the same as I bought it for if it doesn't work out. Please don't stop. Bless them, people often are trying to be careful or nice, but by slowing down then they actually made things more dangerous for me. I'm just sitting there waiting in the junction for longer than need be. The best thing people can do is just carry on exactly as they were, and then they're predictable. I know where everyone's going to be. I don't think they could see me behind the pedestrians. Legally their fault, but there's an element of I probably should have been a bit more careful. It doesn't matter how in the right you are if you get splattered. I don't want to be a morally just corpse. We have a runaway scooter up ahead. I don't know if that's too small to see on the camera. One of the kids had jumped off it and was just doing its own thing. Some epic kites around today. Look at that, the wind. Ah, yes, and sort of board to go with it. I am going to stop and watch. That's too cool for words. I hope you guys can see this. That is epic. So that, I guess, is the closest equivalent to windsurfing. But yeah, land windsurfing. That's so cool. Yeah, that is really flipping cool.
I always think to him, I always forget. And he doesn't want them anyway. Keep going, Rosie, don't you hit anyone? What are you doing?
That is so cool.
It's not cool.
It really is, it's awesome.
Out of control. Steals it from me and then it crashes.
Yeah. You have fun with it. It's awesome.
I will.
So we've got some kites going on the right. Looks like they've got some kind of land-based vehicle as well. Looks like a trike of some description. I think he's distracted chatting to some people. There's a smaller kite in the distance, little kids having fun with that. That is absolutely staying up. The wind's great for it today. Great weather for kites. Sunny with a solid breeze. Just going to check again that everything's behaving itself. Yes, it's not showing me a preview, but it's saying it's working. Okay, lovely. Would have liked to have seen the preview, but never mind. No, they're not doing anything for now. Maybe later. Okay, yeah, I can feel the headwind now moving again. All the horse shit from yesterday is still here. So this junction up here has only just been rebuilt, and I don't think people are used to the change, the changed priorities yet, where the giveaway lines are. It used to be a roundabout, which I thought was fairly effective, but they've gone for giveaway lines. It's still really lively up here. I'm really glad. I was a little concerned that I'd left it too late and it would start to be a bit quieter here, but no, there's still loads and loads of people up enjoying the park. That's awesome. Small dog. I'm not sure which part of my runs I like best, the actual ride or all the dogs. So I'll head to the statue for a minute. I probably won't hang around there terribly long. And then go down to the bottom of the park and around Greenwich so I can connect with Twitch. As I said yesterday, riding literally down the middle of the road, it gives me the most time and warning for cars pulling out. I've stopped apologising for being on the road or in the way, and I've gone for keeping myself safe. And also you're more visible here as well from further away. I'm half tempted to connect to Twitch, but I know I'll lose the connection on my way down the hill. So I think I'll leave that for now and connect to them. Connect to that at the bottom. It's really lively here today. That's fantastic. Of course, the downside means we don't get to go close to the edge, so you don't get much of a view out over London from here. You can just about make out Canary Wharf in the distance. But not a lot more than that from here. But right at the edge, you get a fantastic view down across Greenwich and across the eastern centre of the city. Someone sneaking a picture. Most people tend to ask. I don't mind one way or another. It's very nice when people ask, but I don't mind if people take a picture or not. It's all good. Okay, let's send it down the hill. I'll go down the usual one. What? It's alright, go ahead. Cheers! Skirt. Hey, scooter. Like it. Of course, that'll go up hills. This, not so much. I'll just hover here for a minute.
Can I get your, is that YouTube on the back?
It is, yeah.
Can I take a picture of that?
Of course you can. Do you want to go?
Fuck off, really?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god, how does that work?
Okay, so it's like a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart. So the main thing is, most important thing is the brakes. They're just like a bicycle. They're normal bicycle brakes. That's how you steer. Pedal to get moving. Once you, just a couple of rotations, that is the power button. Once you're moving, push the button, you can stop pedaling. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's watch this.
Do you want a video, you mate? So try not to hit anyone, that would be bad. And don't turn too hard because it's only 3 wheels, it will. So just give it a pedal. That's it. Now push the button.
You've made his day.
You can have a go if you like.
Oh, alright.
Oh, he's got it.
Normally I stream to Twitch as well, but I do that from down at the bottom. The reception up here is too bad for that. So it's just YouTube for now.
Do you know how to stop it?
Go for it, man.
Stop.
Go for it.
I'm getting it back now.
Oh, it's all good.
I'd actually pay for
So things like this, I've just come back from Berlin and e-scooters and stuff are everywhere over there.
Really?
Yeah, I went over there to see Rammstein. It was awesome.
I think I heard of that one.
But yeah, e-scooters and e-bikes and everything.
They probably don't have the same laws here though, do they?
Yeah, it's much simpler, yeah. And the roads are so much wider and the bicycle lanes are fantastic. Do you want to go?
This is so cool! If you're offering, I will take that.
Of course, man, of course.
There we go. I've got the boys. Just want to jump on anything.
Oh yeah? This is it.
Well, you guys can have a go as well. It's not just for the boys.
I'm fast, thanks.
What is it? What a lad. Look at him go.
If you want the strap,
He's coming back.
That e-scooter's going for it.
He's got to figure out how to turn around. He's coming
He's
back.
just doing his U-turn at the end.
and I was expecting this.
Nice.
So if you're fit.
Oh, you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Just want to
Awesome. Your mate wants to go.
Oh yeah? Can you fit?
Tag.
Yeah, fair enough.
You should be all right, I reckon.
Right,
We'll find. So, yeah, most important thing, the brakes, like a bicycle. Don't turn too hard and too fast because it's only 3 wheels. Pedal to get moving. Once you're moving, that is the power button. A couple of pedals and you'll be fine. Push the button.
Sweet, let's go.
Oops.
How'd you get it up here? Just drive.
Yeah, I just come from the other side of Blackheath, yeah.
Right,
So a couple of pedals, push the button, don't hit anyone. Push the button. There you go. Oh, found it, lost it, found it, lost it. There he goes. Don't hit the pedestrians.
I had to like really slow down on those turns. I was like, yeah, I don't want to flip
Yeah,
this.
it's best to be careful. I let a lad have a go yesterday and I think he'd had one too many and he did. He managed to come off, yeah. It was down at the end and he was just...
Maybe not the best idea, that one.
Yeah, it was quite funny, bless him. He wasn't hurt, luckily. And neither was the C5.
Oh, turn up right there. I love the little flag as well. That is so cool.
It's partly so I don't get hit by cars
Oh,
when I'm on the road. It's just so you're a bit more visible, yeah. It's road legal for anyone over the age of 14.
You get yourself.
Yeah.
Wait, so how's it road legal? It's like a very slow speed limit, or can you?
Yeah,
mod it?
it's legally it's considered to be a bike. So it's a electrically assisted bicycle by law. So yeah, they're road legal for anyone.
That is so cool.
It is a giggle.
How much are they?
It's really hard to find them. It's 38 years old. It was made back in the 80s. It was one of the first attempts at making an electric vehicle, sort of for the mass public. And it didn't do very well at the time. But nowadays, the idea of an electric vehicle, everyone's used to the idea of EVs nowadays, and it makes so much sense. So if you can find one on eBay, they vary between about 700 and 1,000 for one that's in good condition. There's one on eBay at the moment for 600, but it's a project. You wouldn't want it, you know. So I've put a modern battery in this, and yeah.
Have you ever tried that?
Oh, you're very welcome.
Like painting it up or something? You ever tried like painting it up or like putting decals on?
A lot of the guys do that. What happens, because it's like this textured plastic, that if it gets really scratched, there's nothing you can do about it. When it gets sufficiently scratched up, they just sand the whole thing down and then they paint them. But you can paint them up, you can do whatever you want. It just, because this one has spent its whole life on display until I bought it. It was in a museum for 20 years and then in a showpiece in a display room for another 17, that I don't want to, it's like mint. So yeah, I don't want to do anything to it. Yeah, please. Yeah, I need all the subscribers I can get. I'm like the smallest channel ever right now. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same Twitch, same name for Twitch as well. C5 Live UK. I need all the followers I can get. Cheers, guys.
That was really cool. Thank you.
Awesome. You're very welcome. You sure you guys don't want to go? All right, no problem.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one. Cheers. So I'm about to send it down the hill, and that's terrifying. I got up to just under 40 miles an hour. It's pretty scary. Cheers. Hello there, how you doing? You all right, boys? Right. How's it going?
Yeah, good, man.
That was awesome. What a really nice bunch. Right, so not so much full send it as semi send it, medium send it, carefully send it, do not hit anyone. Hello. It's quite tempting. No, I can see small people down at the end, and because it's that time of day, people can come out of these sides and you don't get a lot of warning. Okay, they weren't small people, they were just far away. Dog. I think it's like Father Ted. No, Ted, I just don't get it. Well, these are very small, and those are far away. No, I just don't get it, Ted. Right, so I'll stop up down here and connect up to Twitch. Oops. Here I'll do, I'll stop in the sun where it's warm. Right, let's do this. Get Twitch on the go. Right, okay, back in a sec. Okay, we're back. It looks like it's connected to Twitch. I'll give it 15 to 20 seconds. Stream health, 1 pixel. Oh my god. I'll give it 15-20 seconds to get going. Let's see if we can connect to chat. Yep, thinks I'm live. Okay. Stream manager. There we go. Lovely. Okay. We are live. Let's head over to the boating pond and see what goes on. lively here, look at that. Busy day. Is that dog going to jump in? You can see it on the far side of the lake. Pond, what am I saying? Far side of the pond. Nope, okay, chickened out. So I thought he was going to jump in. It's so funny when dogs get out of the water. So everyone's getting a soaking. It's like a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart. So it's electric.
So it's yours.
Yes.
For what?
Well, they're actually very old. It was made in the 1980s, and it was like an early attempt at making an electric vehicle.
Yeah.
It didn't do very well in the 80s, but now people are used to the idea of electric vehicles.
Yeah.
Because
they are very good for the environment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I bought it last year. It had been in a museum for all its life, and I just ride it for fun. Sometimes if I need to go to the shops I might use it, but yeah, mostly.
There's no place to store them.
There's a little place in the back. You can keep a few things in there. There's enough. It's not the biggest, but it'll keep a couple of pints of milk and a loaf of bread.
Yeah. It looks cool.
It's a lot of fun.
It looks cool, very cool. Can you ride this one on the main road?
Yes.
It don't need any license?
No, anyone over the age of 14 can legally ride it on the road. Yeah. So sort of in law it's considered to be like a bicycle basically. It's like a motor assisted bicycle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
It's a lot of fun.
How much is it?
It's very hard to find them. You can only find them second hand or on eBay.
Okay.
They tend to go between £700 and £1,000 for one that's in good condition.
Okay, 700.
Yeah. So it's not that cheap, but if you think that a scooter will start at £300 or £400, it's not too bad.
Oh, that's good.
And they're very rare.
Yeah, it's better than the bicycle.
Oh, you like it more, do you?
Yeah. I think it's better than because you don't need a bike, but ride.
Okay.
Yeah. You just stand in there.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to balance or anything. Yeah.
Yeah. How long you charge?
So I've put a modern battery in this, and it'll last about 18 miles, and it takes about 4 hours to charge. So it's not bad at all. You can buy bigger, because it's a new battery, you can just buy bigger ones and it'll go for further, but then it'll take longer to charge as well. Which
country made this?
Britain.
Sorry?
Britain.
Oh,
yeah, it was made here in 1985, 84, 85.
Yeah.
It's called a Sinclair C5. Sinclair C5.
And this is a company name?
Yes. So Sinclair, it was a man called Clive Sinclair, and he used to make calculators and computers and watches at the time, and then he tried making this and it didn't do very well. And the C5 is the name of this. Yeah.
That's the first time I see this. Before I never seen it.
They are very, very rare. They only sold a few thousand at the time. The first time I ever saw one was in a museum, and I've never seen one before otherwise either. And I remember them as a child when they came out. I saw it and thought, I want one, I want to have a go. And so last year I finally decided I was going to get one.
Yesterday I'm in Soho.
Okay, yeah.
I see another one. It's pretty cool as well.
Okay.
Look like this.
Oh, look at that. That's fantastic.
What's this called?
That's a quad bike.
Quad bike.
Quad bike.
Oh.
So the quad means 4, and so it's a quad bike. Yeah.
Yeah. It's bigger.
Yeah. And they'll have a petrol engine in it as well, usually. Well, you can probably get electric ones now as well.
I think it's a petrol one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because If you listen to the sound, it's
Okay,
like
yeah,
this one.
yeah.
It's not electricity one.
Yeah.
You know, electricity normally they have no clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those would have been petrol driven.
Are you a blogger or something?
Yes, I'm on filming for YouTube. I film all my rides for YouTube,
Okay.
and I stream to Twitch as well.
Okay.
So we're live right now. Yeah. So say hello to YouTube.
Hi. How many vloggers are you?
Small, very small channel. I've just started, so I've got about 55 subscribers now. So yeah, just trying to start my channel.
I know so many Chinese people. They have a lot of followers.
Oh, fantastic.
Million.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
Because China has lots of population.
Okay, yeah.
Many people.
Well, I figured that I've seen streams where there's a man who films, he drives a lorry in America, and he just streams driving across a desert in America, and if people will watch that, they might watch me riding around London.
Yeah. That's
So
pretty cool, actually. So you should find some areas. So what's your special area you record? Just walk around.
yeah, I mean, most of the time I'm here around Greenwich and going to go over to the Cutty Sark around there. But I do have plans for when I've got a few more followers. I'll figure out how to get it into central London and drive around like Westminster and Buckingham Palace and just all the Leicester Square and all the famous areas.
Cool.
It'll be something to watch, you know. It'll be nice to watch. But when there's enough people to make it worth doing it.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for stopping.
Yeah, nice to talk to you.
And
Have
you
a good day.
too. You too. Bye bye. Lovely lady. If I wasn't by the pond, I would have let her go. Right, let's head over to the other half. Right, who's going where? Thank you. Why is it having a bit of a hard time? Is it more uphill than it seems? I'll stop here for a minute and look at... Oh, hello silvery fish, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Ça va bien, merci. Et vous? My terrible accent, because I wasn't really giving it much thought. Just stop up here for a minute. There's a nice view of the Royal Observatory. It's really busy here today. Everyone seems to be up on the bank section. Everyone was around this area yesterday. Everyone's in the other half today. Bien, merci. Good, I'm glad. Hello. Hello. Bruyant chez moi. Bruyant chez moi. Bruyant. Oh, I don't know that one. Is that one windy? There's a vague similarity to brouillard. I don't know the word bruyant. Sorry. Noisy. Oh, it's noisy at your house today. Okay. Are people building or playing music? Doing DIY? Hi, Kite Wine. Nice of you to join me. Hello there. Thanks, man. Leroy Jenkins. How are you today, Kite Wine? Again, same question. Got anything epic planned for culinary adventures this evening? Going to be cooking up a storm. How's it going? Good, thank you. Beaucoup de chiens ici. Oh, loads of dogs. Fantastic. I love dogs. You're good. I'm glad to hear it. It's been going well. Had a couple of lads have a go up at the top of the park where it's a lot flatter and a bit safer. They were really nice. It was a really nice group of people. Just happy to let them have a spin. So I've not been down this half of the park terribly long yet. Already cooked for today. You've already cooked for today. Okay, what did you make today then? Veritable Gordon Ramsay. What did you cook today?
Is that a Sinclair?
It is indeed, yes.
What, the original one? Or they
It
making
is.
them again?
No, it's an original 1984 C5.
How bizarre.
Yeah.
And what? How do you just the battery charges and everything like anything these days?
It's a brand new battery. It's a lithium battery, and so it'll do about 18 miles on the one that I bought. You just buy a bigger battery if you want to go further or fit a second one.
Unbelievable. I don't
yeah,
think
it's
I ever
nice.
saw one in real life. I just saw them on TV when I was a kid.
Yeah, likewise. The first time I ever saw one was in the Computing History Museum in Cambridge, and this one had spent its whole life in a museum and on a display, and so I'm the only person that ever used it.
How many actually made it out there? Did loads of people actually?
About, it's either 3,000 or 5,000. I think they manufactured 15,000, and a bunch of them just got bulk sold off to different places, and yeah, it didn't go terribly well. Do you want to go?
Sorry?
Do you want to go?
I better not. Thanks. I'm going to head over. But thanks.
Okay, no problem. You're very welcome to.
So nice to see it in action.
No problem. Cheers.
Amazing.
Have a good one. Did a lentil and veg curry for your daughter and you made chapatis. Fantastic. Where are mine? I could murder a lentil dal. Taka dal. Lentil dal is lentils. Vous n'aimerez pas que les chiens bruyants vous mordant. You would not like the dogs being noisy. Is that mordant? Is that to do with dying? You wouldn't want the dogs being noisy while you're dying. Or bruyant vous mordant. Are you hungover from last night? Biting. Oh my goodness, no. Okay. No, the noisy dog's biting you. No, that's not cool. Whose dogs are they that they are a little bit out of control? Yeah, not okay with them biting you. Damn it, why not want curry now? I was thinking I was going to get dinner from, there's a place called the Standard Vegan Kitchen, and it's named after the place, the Royal Standard here. It used to be called, it has a series of sort of sub-restaurants in it, 2Ps and a bunch of others. I was thinking of oh, they're your neighbour's dogs, okay. I was thinking of getting something from there, but now you've put the idea of curry in my head. I had a fantastic vegetable dansak the other day, and it was absolutely just epic. So no, les chiens ont plus de droits que les humains. Well, when they're well behaved, that's the way it should be. They should have all the rights. Gotta look after your dogs. Yeah, they have more rights than you. What is the sort of frame rate? I'm not moving at the moment, so that doesn't help. But I'm trying it at 1080p today. Yesterday was 720 and it went very, very well, so I'm being a little bit optimistic and trying full HD today. How is it working out at the moment? I mean, obviously I'm not moving, so it's not really taxing the stream at all. Oh, it says stream health is terrible, 1500. 720 was better. Okay. The previous one was you would not like loud dogs biting you. Yeah, not so much. That'd be not so much fun. It's a bit choppy. Okay, in that case, if you two don't mind, I will drop the stream and reconnect at 720p, if that's okay with you guys. I hate dropping a stream when there are people in chat, but if it was better on 720, then it does make sense that I do that. So BRB, I'll reconnect as quickly as humanly possible. Thank you for your understanding. Back in a sec. Okay, we're back. Stream health is much better. Not trying to squeeze 500 kilobits out of it, 5,000 kilobits I mean. There we go, it's getting a fairly, that's almost perfect. Alright, let's stick with that. That works really nicely. Let's close this up. And Stream Manager, and we're back in action. Hopefully Kitewine and Silvery Fish will be able to come back and join us again. I'm going to move. I'm just going to move to the other side, near where those, I don't know if you can even see them, yellow hoops are on the other side of that path up there. It's just a little bit more lively over there than here. Oh, okay. So welcome back. So yes, tonight's Top Gear, there are C5s on tonight's Top Gear. They have modded, that's a better word, modded one or some to be toboggans, and one of the sort of most experienced C5 owners, I think he was one of the moderators on the group, and he might have been something to do with one of the websites, but he really knows his stuff. He's got some really good modification videos and stuff on YouTube and maintenance videos. He lent them a couple of his C5s for the filming as well. So yeah, it'll be really fun to watch that. I don't usually watch Top Gear anymore, but I will definitely watch that one and see what they did and see how it goes. It should be quite fun. Hopefully, since the Clarkson era years, most things there were hatchet jobs. So hopefully it'll be a little more, I don't want to say respectful, but less of a complete piss take, maybe. We'll see. Because most of the sort of old school media still have the very old school attitude towards the C5 and think of them as a hilarious catastrophe. Whereas most people that I meet, hello, most of the people that I meet have a very different attitude entirely, and quite positive about it, especially anyone that hasn't seen them before. So yeah, I'm just going to move down a little bit. I'm being sort of antisocial over here. Oops, I've turned it off. stick here. You've got a really good view. I don't know. Again, the wide angle lens on the camera. Oh, it's a lot better with the current trio than with Chris Evans and Matt LeBlanc. Okay. I didn't really watch. Haven't really watched any of them. I did see the one where they crashed the Lamborghini Diablo. I was not impressed. That was a colossal dick move. Absolute colossal dick move. It's just not treating it with the respect that it requires. Wet weather and the Diablo requires just the utmost care and respect. It's like trying to wrestle an alligator around a bend at 70 miles an hour, and you need to be aware of that. And he clearly wasn't, and he should have known better. And he absolutely killed someone's car. That would have been a write-off. Quelle voiture avez-vous tout? So I have just a little runaround, which is a Ford Fiesta. It's a 1 litre, 3-cylinder, but it's turbocharged, so it actually goes, I don't say quite quickly, that's a massive overstatement, but it's perfectly acceptable for what's essentially a motorised shopping trolley. And it's great, it's comfortable on the motorways, the fuel economy is incredible, so that's good for a day car. And I have a Lotus Esprit, Lotus Turbo Esprit, so 1986, yeah, the 1986 model, but the head gasket has gone on it, and I am debating whether to bother rebuilding the engine or whether to convert it to electric. So I've had a gearbox completely rebuilt. It's an unused gearbox, and I've had all manner of work done to it, so it should be good for a couple of 100 horsepower over and above what it usually has. And there's another mod you can do it with, changing the crown wheel to reversing the direction of the gears on the crown wheel and pinion, that makes it good for, yeah, about 400 or 500 horsepower, I think. And I have an air to water, water to air intercooler, bigger carburetors, all manner of stuff ready to go in it. It's whether I actually want to do that anymore. That if I do that, its life will be limited. The world is changing, and it's not going to have a long life. If I want to keep that car long term and actually be able to use it, it needs to be converted to electric. So I am seriously considering buying a motor from a crashed Tesla and converting it to electric. So I've been doing some research into that, because I would need to build my own batteries as well for it. So I'm researching that as well, and if there's going to be enough space in the Esprit to physically stash enough batteries for it to be practical, usable. So these are all things I'm learning about. And I also used to have a Lamborghini Diablo. I had a 1994 Diablo. It was one of the last of the rear-wheel drive Diablos before it went to the VT. So it would have been manufactured in 93 but registered in 94, because the 94 model is when it went to the four-wheel drive. Yes, Paul Matty, they were a very, very reputable Lotus specialist in Birmingham. As you say, I don't know if they're still going or not, but he was a very reputable specialist. There was a very solid sort of Lotus and Esprit specialist network throughout the UK. I always used to use Esprit Engineering down in Salisbury. The guy down there knew his stuff. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. I think I will head down into Greenwich, into the Cutty Sark, stop there for a bit, and then I'll come back here. People are keeping themselves to themselves today, not coming and asking for rides. So I shall, yeah, head into the main bit of Greenwich and come back and stop somewhere else. Let's go to the right. I'm just debating BRB. Okay, no problem, Silvery Fish. Catch you in a minute. I'm just going to head around in the one-way system and over to the Cutty Sark. Oh, these lads are having fun and distracted.
What is that?
Hello.
What is that?
It's a Sinclair C5. It's like a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart. Let's go this way. How's the stream holding up? Now I'm actually moving.
Never.
Severely attack you.
The C5 just got a round of applause. Oh, the stream's good. Okay, fantastic. Hopefully it'll hold up around the one-way system. Okay, traffic is looking trafficy. This could work for me if everything's moving really slowly. Wow, the size of the queue at the ice cream parlour, ice cream shop, ice cream parlour. Oh, check out the paint job on that car, it's fantastic. Flip, it's like a satin flip. That's fantastic. Look at the wheels and his rollerblades. They're fantastic. Oh, red light. Skirt, skirt. Hello, mate. How's it going?
It's good to drive it.
It's fun. It's a bit scary in traffic, but it's a laugh. That's why I've got the flag, so I can be. Hopefully, they can see. The cars can see me a bit better, because I'm down low. A lot of the cars don't see you, you know. Hello there. Oh, here we go. I'm going that way, cheers. Right, what's this Citroen doing? Whoa. Hello mate, how you doing? Let's go. Send it. Again, I'm here quite late, so all of the stalls, the food stalls, are packing up already. Let me sit out of the way and see who is selling what today. We have Caribbean street food from Jamaica. That sounds flipping amazing. Chai Junction, so I'm guessing that's tea. Or would it be... No, chai. Yeah, duh. Chai. They're all packing up. I'd hang around the food stalls a lot more, but they're usually playing music, which is understandable, and I don't want to get a copy strike. Was it a wrap? Was what a wrap, sorry? Kite wine, was what a wrap? Oh, the flip job on that car. I don't know, it might have been. It's hard to say. If it was very, very well done. But I reckon, being a flip, it was probably a paint job. To be honest, I was concentrating on the traffic, so I was only sort of able to look at it very briefly. Nice and lively around here. I really needed... I meant to come out about an hour earlier again today, like yesterday. But I'm helping a friend build a PC for their daughter, or rather I'm helping a friend's daughter build their PC, their first sort of build one for themselves. Decent gaming rig and also productivity for doing graphics. And so I wanted to stop and get an initial spec together for that, for their budget. It's going to be a monster, absolute monster. So I'm putting in an AMD 5900X, so 12 core 24 thread CPU and a 3070 GPU, 32 gigs of RAM, a 5 gigabyte, was it 5 gigabit? I think it was actually 5 gigabytes. Everything's measured in gigabits though. Gigasecond SSD for a boot drive, 500 gigabyte one anyway, but it's 5,000, it must be gigabits per second, and a 4 terabyte spinning platter, and it's going to be an absolute beast, and a 1440p monitor for it as well. I'm really quite jealous. It's better than any PC I've ever had. I've got a 5900X in my studio PC, but it's just an old NVIDIA 970, GTX 970, because I don't need graphics. Even that is over-spec'd, to be honest. But my friend was selling it. He was selling it for a very fair price, and I thought, you know what, it gives it a bit of added flexibility if I've got a GPU in there that's more than something that just runs a potato. Let's go and look at the Thames, look at the river, see what it's doing. It was at low tide when I was here yesterday. It's really bloody windy though. Everyone is going in every direction at once. You're all right. Right, what's going on? Oh, it's low tide again. I guess it's about the same time as I was here yesterday, so it makes sense. Just want, hello, hello, woof woof woof. Oh, I want to go and hello. I want to go and talk to that dog. Hello. Oh, he's having a good old bark. Making his presence felt. Hello. I don't know if he's freaked out by the C5 or just curious about what it is. What's that? What's that? What's that? He's happy to come and say, he's welcome to come and say hello as far as I'm concerned. I'm happy for him to come and say hello. So yeah, you can see the tide. The water level is really low. The tide is right out. Let's go and check out that speedboat. I don't want to freak out the dog too badly.
What, are you scared?
Sorry, I'm freaking out your dog.
I don't know why you're so scared. Stop it. It's the wheels or something.
Oh, maybe. Oh, he's lovely. What's his name?
Puddle.
Puddle, lovely.
Is it charged with the pedal?
So you pedal just to start, and then the battery takes over. But you just, when you're finished with your ride, you just take the battery out and plug it in, charge it.
Where you buy? You know.
So you can only get them on eBay these days. You can only buy them second hand. It's 38 years old.
This one?
Yeah. They made them in the 80s. It was 1984 or 1985 that they made them.
How much you?
If you can find one, a working one, you're looking at about £700 to £1,000. You can buy ones that are projects for 300, but that's going to need a lot of time and work.
Fix it,
yeah.
Do you have only one? Yeah.
Yeah, I bought. So this had spent the first 20 years of its life in a museum, and the next 17 years of life on display in a showroom. So I bought it last year. And I'm the only person that's ever used it. Well, apart from all the people I've let had a go on it up in the park.
Nice, not bad.
A nice one. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to be careful in traffic, but it is fun.
Yeah. It's nice.
Cheers. What's the stream health like down here? Oh, it looks appalling. For 800 kilobits, let me go. I'll go somewhere I've got better reception. Oh, I better do this one. Right, let me check how Twitch is doing down here. Yeah, very choppy. It's like Blighttown. What about here? Nope, still terrible stream health. Okay, I'll head back to the park. I've got better reception in there. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll head back to the reception. Hopefully I'll make it around the one-way system all right. Yep, perfect timing. There's nothing coming. That was really lucky timing. Yep, stream health is still terrible here. Hopefully it'll pick up once I'm back in the park. Sorry. Okay, bit rate's increasing a bit, just in time to watch me get squished in the traffic. Oh, I can't see shit. Oh, lights have changed, lovely. Oh, my flag is fucked. Just got to sort my safety flag out. More importantly, my YouTube flag. That's all I care about, really. There we go. Right, let's go. Oh, the bit rate has increased. It's more than doubled what it was before. Let's get back into the park. It's both safer and you said the stream was better in there. Oh, thank you. Right, where am I going to go? Which of these do I want to go down? Let's go down that one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Sorry. If I don't have my little flag out, am I even a YouTuber? Tiny dog. Hello, tiny dog. Oh shit. Disconnected from chat. Let me pull in here. I need to stop somewhere anyway. And sorry, trying to reconnect to chat. Sorry about that. So I've missed everything after there was an Xbox 360 joke. Okay, right, I'm back. Sorry, no idea what happened there. I guess the bitrate got too low and the stream was interrupted. God, it's quite windy today. It's not quite as warm as it was yesterday. Yesterday it was really comfortable, but it was actually a warm breeze. A bit cold today. I wish I'd worn my hoodie. Oh, I can see two dogs in the distance having a good old run around. I imagine they're practically pixels on the stream. Because the GoPro has a really, really wide-angled lens to it, everything just looks way further away than it is. Like that there, if I show you the back at the Royal Observatory, it looks on stream whenever I've watched it back on the videos, it looks about twice as far away as it really is. Okay, I'm hearing music, and music equals copy strike. I guess it depends on whether you kind. This park seems less busy. Yeah, it sort of does. It's less lively rather than less busy, and people are in a slightly different place. So where yesterday they were all in this sort of triangle here, today everyone seems to be over here more. And I'm guessing that it's the fact that it's slightly less sunny. People are hello. So can you actually hear the music on stream? Are you aware of it in the background? If you can hear it, that means Twitch and YouTube can hear it, and I can get a copy strike. If you can't really hear it, then it's all good and I'm fine. It's just like sort of chilled, trancey music. Hiya.
Thank you for giving my kid earlier a ride.
Oh, you're very welcome. When was that? Oh, okay.
Okay, she's the tall, skinny one, like I said.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, she was like I couldn't work out what the hell she was talking about.
I was more than welcome.
And my older
Do you want to
one
go?
is shy. Yeah, I did say I should have a go, but he's like, oh, you're very too old. But,
Go on.
Oh, okay, sorry, I'm gonna have a go
Right,
now.
so the most important thing is
Okay.
brakes, knowing how to stop.
Okay.
So in
Is it it's electric or?
yes, so you sort of pedal a couple of times to get going.
Okay.
Once it's moving,
Okay.
under your left thumb here,
Yeah.
that is the power button.
That's
So
right.
pedal a couple of times. Once it's going, push the button, it'll take over.
All right.
And just be aware of the brakes and don't hit anyone. Oh. If you push the button, it should take over. There you go. Oh. Mummy's not going anywhere. She's coming back. Oh.
She's coming back.
Did you push the button? Is it working? Yeah. Go for another loop.
I better not. This dog is so drunk.
Okay, no worries.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Is this road legal or is this just...
It is, yeah. Anyone over the age of 14 can legally ride them on the road.
What's it called?
It's a Sinclair C5.
Oh, right,
Well, I will
Yeah.
look it up. C5.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
Right, cool. Thank you.
You're
so
very
much.
welcome.
I'll come back out again.
Yeah.
I'll come and find.
Okay, aware of music, no idea what it is. Okay. If you can hear it, that possibly means that the evil algorithms can hear it as well, though. I just don't want to get a copy strike, that's all. What's the chances of that? Bumping into someone who had let their daughter have a go yesterday. That's awesome. I must compile that video and upload it. So my normal video editor has turned into a dick and they want me to pay 60 quid for it, and it's not worth 60 quid. Or certainly not for what I need it to do. And I downloaded another one yesterday that's free, or 20 quid for an upgrade, and 20 quid's absolutely worth it. But even whatever the settings are using, it's taking 3 times as long to render the video. So I wasn't able to upload yesterday's video yet because it was going to take about 9 hours just to render the video. That's without the upload's not too bad, but the rendering time is horrendous. My laptop is old and there's no hardware acceleration. So yeah, exactly. That's ouch. That's really ouch on the rendering time. So I need to figure out sort of what settings to use on it. It was rendering to H.264, is that right? You know, the sort of standard HD codec, I guess it is. And I don't know what the previous one, no, the other one was doing something else. I think it was L something, but it took a fraction of the time. Even when I said to use the standard quality settings, it was still going to take, and it was only saving about 2 hours, something like that. And I'm sure my studio computer could do it really quickly, but I don't want to install anything on that other than studio software. That's where my last one worked so well and worked for 20 years. I installed everything I needed on it and left it the hell alone, and it did what it always did. Obviously it meant that it, after about 6 or 7 years, it was quite behind the times in terms of what was also available, but it did what it did, and it was capable of producing professional standard it was full-on Logic audio. It was completely professional equipment, so it was always going to be able to produce professional standard audio recordings. So I'm going to do the same with this one. Install everything on it, leave it the hell alone. I could consider maybe doing a dual boot, possibly. That might work. Hello, big dog.
Mama, hey.
Oh, the dog is called Simba. Oh, awesome. That's a big dog. Okay, stream's choice. Do I go left or do I go straight? I can go straight down there, and it would pretty much, I'd just have to either go up the hill or do a loop and come back this way. I'd go straight around and come back this way, or do I turn left and do a loop there? So, viewer's choice, left or straight? Your call. I don't know. No, it's irrelevant. It's almost like flip a coin. It's, you know, you don't need to know the area. It's just making a choice. You know, you don't need to know the area to. Yeah, left or straight. Your call. I'll pretty much end up back here anyway. So yes, stream's choice. You can decide which way I go. Straight. Okay, we go straight. It's like, which way do you want to go? We'll go straight and then do a loop and come back or something. Oh, I know. Shall I go? I'll go left here, I think. Let me see what stream health is like. Terrible. I won't come this way. I'll lose you. And you'll do a quick... Oh, it's not so bad. Do a quick U-turn. I just don't want to lose the stream. Let's go this way and see where it ends up. Whoop. Grounded out slightly. Yeah, I'll go this way and then right. Down here. There we go. And these ladies. Nope, there we are. Let's go this side. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Don't want to go across this. It was the shallowest part here. It's going to ground. Yep, scrunch. And then I'm going to have to cross it again to come back. Disconnected from chat. Let me take care of that so I can't. Whoops. Okie doke. Hope you're still there. Sorry about that. I wouldn't have seen anything that's been said. Let's cut across. Cool. I'll try that. Should we stop stop here for a minute. People seem to be interested, maybe. See if anyone wants to go. Stop a sec. Okay, stream health isn't too bad around here. I hope it's not too choppy. In theory, it's okay. I need to adjust the left. It's like the rear brake. The cable, I think, has stretched quite a bit. It's a 40-year-old cable. The front brake cable snapped the other day, so I think I need to readjust it. You can't see it, but there's a big old dog having a good old run around down there. Okay, right, mosey on. Send it this way. Oops, this is batteries. What's stream health? No, I wonder if that's what's causing me to disconnect from chat. There we go. Alright. Okay, I guess it's closing time at the boating lake. What's the time? 6 o'clock. 6:01, so I'm guessing that's it. 6 o'clock is when they shut. That's fine. I'll go back over to the other half in a sec, I guess.
How'd you get there, train?
No boats to watch, so let's mosey on. That dog is just jettisoning me. I'm a good old piss, my god. I hope you couldn't see that on stream. Different type of stream, but stop here for a minute. Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe in the park today. Shame, because yesterday was amazing. It was so much fun. What's stream health like here? Acceptable. Okay, cool. Shouldn't be too bad. In theory. Well, despite the occasional choppiness, it's at least managed to maintain the stream for 3/4 of an hour. Let's turn that way a bit. There's a nice view of the Royal Naval College. Nice view. It is, isn't it, Kite Wine? Both directions. Hello again. How are you doing? How are you today? Good.
How
Fantastic.
bad she was. So I didn't
No, you were
realise
fine.
that you have to hold it down.
I don't think you were bad. How's
Yeah.
Oh,
that?
yeah, be careful. Just
Not bad.
Do you want another go?
Yeah.
Okay,
Listen.
let me just take it down onto the grass
Oh,
and
yeah,
where it's
good
flat.
idea. And also, Sal, so you make sure you use your brakes, right? So you
Yeah.
have a little go, just very slowly, and use the brakes.
What? Okay, let me just take the phone. Keep stream.
And what's the yellow as well?
Do you remember how it works?
Yeah.
Lovely. So just give it a couple of pedals, push the button, and you shouldn't need to pedal after once it's going. It is, yeah. Anyone over the age of 14, it's road legal, yeah.
You are not
Yeah.
allowed to ride it. She's only 11.
A couple of years yet.
Yeah, just try, just practice a
There you go.
little bit.
No, there you go.
You can stop pedaling.
Hold the button down.
So I didn't quite really appreciate that you have to keep holding it.
Ah,
to
yes.
Keep going. So
Yeah. Keep holding the button.
Hold the button down.
Hold the button down.
You don't have to pedal. There, you're riding it now.
There you go. When you're holding the button down, you don't need to pedal, and it'll just do it on its own.
You want to have another little go?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Don't go up the hill just yet on this splash. Good girl. So do
you
you
go.
work for the company or?
No, this is like an antique, basically.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's 38 years old.
Oh my god, I didn't
they were-
realise that. This is a.
They were a very sort of early attempt at making an EV, and it didn't go very well. So they didn't make very many of them, so you can only buy them second-hand these days.
Oh my god, so how much is it worth?
They vary, sort of, but a running one you're looking at between £700 and £1,000, depending on the condition.
Oh right, okay. That's not bad, huh?
Yeah, when you
I
consider
mean-
that an e-scooter you're looking at £350, £400.
Yeah, no, exactly. And so effectively it's an electric
yeah, it's like a
go-kart thing.
yes, basically. I'd describe it as a cross between a bicycle and a go-kart.
Yeah, it's
That's
good
fun.
fun.
Cool, awesome.
There you go. Well, when you're 14,
Getting the hang of it now.
If I can find it, I'll buy you one, okay?
Fantastic.
That's so cool.
So
Thank
for
you so
you,
much.
You're
no,
very
I
welcome.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're rare, Sasha.
They're very rare.
They're actually
Yeah.
rare. It's not something new. That is actually old. That's like
It's nearly 40 years old. They made them in 1985.
So that was the computer company?
Yeah, the guy that made computers and calculators and things like that, and he decided to have a go at, basically, I think what he saw is he thought that oil was going to become scarce at that point. Sort of oil supplies, people were imagining oil supplies starting to become scarce in 30 to 50 years. But now obviously it's just an environmental thing, so the idea of an electric vehicle makes perfect sense today.
What a great design. I mean, even now that design is so contemporary.
It's funky, isn't it? It's really
so
spacey.
cool.
Yeah,
It's really spacey. It's very futuristic, actually.
yeah,
So imagine what it was like 40 years ago.
yeah, exactly. When I was a kid and I saw that, I was like, I want one.
Yeah.
So I finally got it.
Yeah, well done to you. Oh, that's so cool. I'll see them now. Keep an eye out.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Thanks again.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Which way am I going to go? Let's go this way. Oh. So it's not the most lively bit of stream. Let us mosey somewhere else, I guess. This isn't exactly scintillating content, is it? Sorry. It's nice when people come up like that and say hello and want to have a go. But this isn't exactly engaging content. But I kind of need to get off the grass. Let us mosey off to the right. Yeah, this way. Oh, e-scooter, cool. I think I might head back up to the top of the park. Look at these gorgeous dogs. Hello. Small dog.
Very extended.
the scenic route. After all, I am here for a ride, not the destination. Let's pause here for a bit.
Excuse me, can we have a photo?
Yeah, you can have a go if you like. Of course you can. We go over this way where it's a bit flatter over there. So, yeah, that slope will be all right.
I mean, I was a Senex 81 owner, so...
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Yes, absolutely. That was my first computer. So, brakes, just like a bicycle. Pedal to get moving. Once it's moving, literally just a bit moving, that's power.
That's the power.
Don't turn too quickly because it's only 3 wheels.
Will go out.
Yes, and you will have a bad time, and I'll be very unhappy because it'll damage it.
Goodness me, it's like the original pedals.
Yes, so it spent
What
its
on earth have you
entire.
ended up with this?
So it had spent its entire life on display. It was in a museum and then it was a showpiece, and I bought it last year and it had never been used.
Oh my god.
So I put a modern battery in it and re-greased everything and serviced the motor, and yeah, that's it. So remember, there are brakes, that's the most important part, and then push the button under your left thumb to go.
And don't turn. It's so funny. We were in a pub in London.
Oh, fantastic.
And they just had like lots of, you know, different stuff all over the walls. You know,
Okay,
very interesting to
yeah.
look at. And he stopped me halfway up the stairs
Yeah.
and went, "Do you know what that is?"
Oh,
And I
wow.
went, "No, I don't know what that
Yeah.
is." So you know, I wasn't raised in prison
Yeah.
or anything.
No.
And it was just like the front bit.
Go and have a proper ride. Once it's going, you don't need to pedal.
I can hear him laughing.
Oh
So he was explaining the whole thing to me.
Excellent.
Like the whole history of it. and
wow,
everything,
okay.
so-
Yeah.
And we were just walking up here and he saw you and went, "Oh my god, look at this!"
Oh, it's
thing."
fantastic.
You've totally made his day.
Oh, that's
Very
awesome.
kind of you.
He's very welcome.
He's gonna want one now. You watch out.
2 right. There are a couple on eBay, pop up from time to time.
Have you got your photo of me yet?
Ah, no, wait.
After all
I
that,
should have been taking video of you. Sorry, I was talking.
I guess you're just going to have to do another lap now, so your partner can film it. So I stream my rides to Twitch and to YouTube.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
yeah. The back wheel likes to lock up.
YouTube on it.
It's in.
How
It's
is
fun, isn't it?
Hasn't made, and it really never got to catch on.
No, sadly.
Because you know, recumbent I'm a regular cyclist and runner.
Okay.
So yeah, recumbents were just like everybody suffered that problem of nobody wants to be down here.
Absolutely.
And you know,
Hence
that
why the little
experience-
flag, which is a big old mess right now.
Yeah.
For the most part, I find that drivers are pretty considerate, but it's not even so much about whether they're being considerate as if they just plain don't see you. There's like a little handbrake, but the cable is stretched a bit. No, the cable's too stretched now. Yeah,
That's brilliant. That looks like so much fun.
it really. Do you want to go? You might as well. So yes, same thing. Brakes are like a bicycle,
Yeah.
and they're the most important thing you need to know about.
And that's
Pedal, and that's the power button. Just pedal a couple of times. Literally, once it's moving, push the button, you'll be fine.
Okay. Can you ride these in a scooter?
Yep.
And as ever,
So get your hands on the
tackle
brakes.
long curves rather than sharp curves.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because yeah,
yeah. It is just 3 wheels. So yeah, give it a pedal like a bicycle,
Oh, I see.
and then push and hold the button. Go for it.
you must not be able to get from one place to another without people stopping and chatting. to you
Constantly,
about
but that's why I'm here.
indeed.
So I was just telling your partner, I stream my rides to Twitch and YouTube.
it. Yeah.
And so the whole point is people to stop and chat and meet people and interact.
I'm in this strange position that currently I'm not able to drive because I've had a blackout whilst driving.
Oh my god, okay, wow.
And I was an electric car owner and happy enjoying electric cars and enjoying that electric experience.
Okay.
And yeah, you know,
That is a hoot. That is
It's fun, isn't it?
so fun. It's really
I got to
fun.
carry that
So,
thing.
so for me, anything where it's like, I'm looking at electric bikes now. and so
Okay,
forth
yeah.
For longer distances, but
You will find that an e-scooter or an e-bike will perform better up hills with a modern motor and modern battery. Well, that is a modern battery, but
Yeah.
the modern motors will do hills way better than this will. But they are on eBay, 700 to 1,000 quid generally for.
still,
Yeah.
I mean, I literally wouldn't have thought to look, and it was literally.
That's brilliant.
Um,
And it
Loud
does
Mouth
just look
Man on
mint,
Twitter.
like just so new, you know.
But that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Like I say,
the quality is.
I'm the only person who's ever used it. It's spent its whole life on display. So
You think
last
it's happy
year.
to be getting out and
Yeah, I think so.
having a
Well, I
ride.
am. Nearly.
You know, it's these things were built to be used, and it was.
Yeah.
It was the thing that unfortunately undid Clive Sinclair, and he was just way too far ahead of his time.
I think so.
You know,
I
I
think
mean,
so.
I think
The world
still
has
around,
caught
or
up. He passed away last year.
last year. Yeah. I mean, he's the reason. It's kind of
It is
his
quite visionary, isn't it?
his vision of getting computers out there into that world gave me my career.
Awesome.
And
That's very
you know,
cool.
and I'm now like a STEM ambassador and Co-Club ambassador and an owner of too many Raspberry Pis in my and you know, trying to talk. Well, I go and give talk when I go and give talks at colleges, and we sort of the kids sort of chat, and I say, look, don't go to college because you want to earn more money. You should go to college because you want to learn about, you know, if you're doing chemistry, improve batteries, because batteries are in everything we use, and
Yes.
batteries are going to be so important in everything we do.
Absolutely.
And something like this with, you know, solid state battery and more up to date
Yeah.
motors and so forth. It's just,
Well, that's it. Modern motors make a huge
Yeah.
difference, but there's a LifePo 4 battery in
Yeah.
that I bought a couple of months ago, and so the range on it's a 36 amp hour one, so it'll do about 18 miles.
Yeah.
Takes about 4 hours to recharge. There's room to stick a second one underneath, which I'm in the process of doing, and you can wire it up to be 24 volts, and it'll do about 25 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But you have to do that sort of sympathetically because it'll eat the gearbox if you're not
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Is it didn't have a transmission with a variable gearbox. So,
No.
You know, what it didn't have was that ability to handle power up, power in, power down
Yeah.
again. So it was always sort of straight to drive,
Yeah.
and that was the
Zippy
other.
though, it was fun.
It's a giggle. It is
yeah,
fun.
and then you get
great.
going, it's like, whee!
Thank you very much.
Oh,
for
you're
your time.
very, very welcome. It's nice to
It's
meet
really
you.
lovely.
You're
Nice
very
to meet you.
welcome.
That's really kind of, yeah.
Totally made your
Excellent.
day,
You
hasn't
have
it?
actually made my day.
Oh, that's
Thank you
awesome. I'm
much.
very glad.
I shall like, share, and subscribe.
I'll be very grateful. Cheers.
See you later.
Cheers.
Enjoy your ride.
Excellent. That's what I'm here for. There we go. Am I still connected? Disconnected from chat, but still connected to Twitch by the looks of it, so this is good. So I'm sorry I haven't seen anything anyone has said. There we go. Let me just get out of the way. Right. Yeah, I definitely need to adjust the left brake cable. It's too slack. They were nice, they weren't they just, they were lovely. Really, really lovely. I'm glad that I could have made him smile, made his day. That's very cool. And what a coincidence that he was just talking about them the other day to his partner and trying to explain what they were. But yeah, there have been a few people that have sort of knew about them when they were young, never thought they'd ever get a go in them. It's like, well, jump in, have a go. Yeah, it's nice to do that. And a few people said, oh, no, I couldn't. I was like, when are you going to get another chance to do it? Do it. Hello. So yes, I was thinking of heading up to the top of the park, but for now I think I'll hang around here for a little bit, for a minute. Right. Is that an electric skateboard over there? It's just going down a hill. Yeah, it's a regular skateboard. So I was gonna head back up the hill, which obviously sadly would have meant disconnecting from Twitch, but that has motivated me to hang around a bit longer. Maybe I'll go down the bottom all the way back along the front again, just to see if anyone else pops up wanting to have a go. Do it for the content, innit? Hi Ella, Billy Mega Chippy. Nice to see you, Ella. Glad you could make it. Glad you could join us. Just let a really nice couple to have a go on the C5. He used to have a ZX81 when he was a kid, and he'd seen one somewhere in London the other day, but sort of, I don't know if it was on display or what, but he'd been explaining to his partner what they were and just happened to bump into us. So I was like, well, I'll let you have a go then.
I kept texting him and then he wasn't doing much. I was like, oh,
Did you have a good sleep? Did you manage to feel a bit rested? Stream is a bit bitty here. Ah, okay. Oh god, yeah, the stream health is terrible. Sorry about that. I will go straight down, turn right at the end, and head back to the couldn't sleep too warm. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'll go over to the other side where the stream's a bit stronger. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Go down this way, head back to the other half. It seems to be that the reception's better over there. It was quite lively where I was sitting here. The other half of the park had been a bit more subdued or reserved. You're alright. I'm the one who's in the way, not you. It's like a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart.
So confused.
Do you want to go?
Do I want to go?
Yeah.
Go on.
Alright.
Oh God.
Let's go. Don't hit anything. Avoid the trees. That would be bad. That might not be the best idea. So, the most important thing, the brakes. That's how you stop like a bicycle.
Okay.
That is the power for the motor. So you pedal to get going.
Okay.
Once you're going, push the...
No, have you been on an electric scooter?
Yeah, they scare me, honestly. Drive
For the love of God, don't hit anything. This is an antique.
Ferraris. Is it? Okay,
Yes.
don't let me drive it. I don't want to break I really don't want to break your lovely...
Well, you're more than welcome to have a go, but if breaking it is a danger.
I really thank you for your service to this nation, but I don't think I should drive it, so I'm really done by
In that case, I thank you for your service to alcohol and for road safety.
You enjoy yourself. Thanks, babe.
Have a good one. Hello there.
The Sinclair.
It's exactly a Sinclair C5. Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Were you aware of them back when they made them, or?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I remember the Spectrum, and then there was.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay. Really?
Do you want to have a go?
I'm a bit.
Yeah, you're fine. So, these are the brakes. That's like just like a normal bicycle.
Right.
So you have to pedal to get going.
Right.
Just once you're moving, just a couple of turns, that is the power button. So once you're moving, push that. Don't turn too quickly because it's only a three-wheel bike basically.
Right, yeah, of course.
And that's it. Just stay around here.
On the me.
Yeah, and don't hit anything or anyone. So yeah, just give it a couple of pedals and push the button with your left thumb. Go for it.
He was seeing you. He was like enjoying it.
Yeah.
So
It's quite rare. So this is old. Oh, hang on, sorry. Do you need me to show you where it was? Okay, hold on a second. It's that. Yeah, don't push it until you're moving. Once you're moving, push it. So yeah, you can do it now. Push it out. There you go. Oh.
he's coming back.
I hope so. So it's a Sinclair C5.
Okay.
They made them in 1985. And so it's quite old. So it was an early attempt at making an electric vehicle. Yeah. So I bought it last year, finally. I've always wanted one. And so it's like a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart.
It's electric. You're getting charged, huh?
Yeah. So it's got a modern battery in it now. And when I'm done with my ride, I just take the battery out and plug it in. You okay?
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Really. Thank you.
If you're tall enough to reach the pedals, that might be the issue. So if you sit in it, try to pedal backwards just so we can see if you can reach the pedals enough. Yeah, okay, you should be all right. And then the brakes, these are brakes, and that is power. When you're moving, don't press it until you pedal.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So press the button.
Press the button.
You have control?
No, I can't. He. Okay.
You are able to stop it. How to stop?
There you go. It's just brakes like a bicycle. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Can I just go in front?
Yeah, of course you can. Go on.
देखो आपस में जब होते हैं ना बंदा कुछ किसी को
हाँ मैंने तो बोलो ऐसे पूछना क्या
That's okay. So as long as he's on the flat, he's fine. It's okay to go on the grass.
Very good Japan.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. Oh, yeah.
So you are here.
Yeah, I live here. Yeah. So I just bring this camera.
मेरा आइडिया था
Yeah, I just come out for a ride in it for fun. You're very welcome.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
nice to meet you.
Same here.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Bless them, they were lovely. I hope Stream survived that. Yeah, Stream Health looks great. Right, back to my plan. Oh, damn you, Ella. Oh, I've got that Binley Mega Chippy going through my head now. Look at that gorgeous dog. You can have a go in the C5 and I can pet your dog. You all right? Yeah, you should be, as long as you're tall enough. So you need to be able to reach the pedals all the way down. It's whether you're tall enough to do it.
Okay.
So
Can I do like up there?
yeah, just stay on the grass here and you'll be fine. So the most important thing, brakes like a bicycle. So yeah, brakes are the most important thing at all. Can you reach the pedals? Just about. So pedal a couple of times. Once it's moving, that, see that there is the power.
Okay.
So don't turn, once you're, when you need to turn, don't turn too quickly because it's only 3 wheels and it will rock over. So pedal a couple of times and then, yeah, just push a button. Brace, brace, I think so. That's all right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, did you make it yourself?
No, it's actually really old. They made them back in the 1980s. So you can't buy them anymore. You can only find them secondhand, like on eBay or, yeah.
I'll subscribe to your channel.
Please, 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 I need all the subs I can get. It's only a small channel. Thank you.
I'll do on every device we have.
Thanks. Right, where are we going? Brace, brace. It's pretty quiet around here. The stream reception's solid, but there's not a lot of people around here. Oh, look at this dog. He's got himself a stick. Ow. Oh, shit. Literally. Oh. Hello. 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 You're okay. It's not going to hurt you. Hello. It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. Saying hello. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, he's lovely. He or she. Gorgeous dog. He's saying hello to everyone, or she's saying hello. Why so angry? I don't think he's angry, I think he's just saying hello and talking. He's just being talkative. Hello. Hello there.
You're a bad dog. Why do you have it?
Yeah, so I like to, when I come out for my rides, I put my rides onto YouTube. I have a fly in my eye this whole time. I do. I like to ride around the park. It's just fun.
Fun. Okay.
It's like when you have a ride on your scooter, it's fun, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, fantastic.
I will follow this that day. Go back.
Bless him. I don't speak 2-year-old or 3-year-old. So I have to try and make up the conversation myself in some way, shape or form. Hey! You're going fast on that, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that looks like fun.
Yes. Funny bug. Where doggy come back?
I know, the dog is
Engine.
sitting with its mummy. Dog is sitting with its mummy.
Another big boy very over. You don't better correct me, you correct me. You correct me.
Oh, careful, careful.
What new toy?
This is fun. It's nice to ride in it. You're a bit too small to be able to have a go, otherwise I'd let you have a go. You need to grow a bit up first. Grow a bit first, sorry. Needs to grow about another 2 feet. I don't know where his family are. Yeah, so I'm still trying to get this fly out of my eye that literally zapped me in the eye when I stopped to begin with. I've been distracted. Is the doggy your friend?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Doggies are our friends, aren't they? They're lovely.
Fine. I am fine. Good. Look,
Hiya.
Hello.
a new toy.
It's a
not
new
a new
toy.
toy.
It's a very old toy, actually.
It's full fun to have it.
There's a flag as well. Wow. You wanna ride
Yes.
your cycle that way?
No.
Sorry, bike that way?
Come, let's have ice cream. Come on.
No, baby.
Nice
Say
meeting you.
bye-bye.
Say
See
bye
you
to your friend.
tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Are you riding scooter better today?
Yeah, it's got pedals and a motor. Nice meeting you guys.
Same here.
Bye-bye. Oh, the doggy wants to say hello to everyone. The dog is so talkative. I want to fluff the dog. I want to fluff the dog. It's pretty quiet around here. There's not really anything going on. If I go back up the hill, I'm going to lose the stream, and that would be really sucky. But I think I might have to, because there's nothing really happening here. Except for my overwhelming, selfish desire to fluff the dog. But I think what I will do is head up the hill, which generally means going back to YouTube only. It might be able to maintain the stream up at the top by the statue, but otherwise that whole area up there is a bit of a dead zone in terms of reception. But there doesn't seem to be anything happening here, so it's not exactly thrilling YouTube content. Maybe I'll do one more loop like I was attempting to do before and then head up. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll head over this way. Cheers. Let's go down this way. These people actually doing something? What are they doing? Is it a game? What are they doing? No idea. They're having fun, and that's awesome. So I'm going to head up the hill from here. So I'm really sorry to anyone on Twitch. The stream will just get increasingly choppy the further up the hill I go, I think. Where am I going? This way. Sorry.
Hello.
Skirt, skirt. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry. Chances are the further up the hill I go, the stream will get choppier and choppier, and it will probably drop by the time I get to the top. And I'll just start recording for YouTube then. So yes, just in case I do lose the stream, thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for joining me. It's been great having you guys here to chat to. Fingers crossed it might survive, but just in case, yeah, thank you. Pedal time. No, it's really pedal time. Still here for now, little bitty though. Little bitty. Lol. I think it's just going to get worse, but okay, cool. I'm glad you're here. I made it into green. Absolutely killed myself to get the light green. I'll never be able to hold it in the green, but I got it into the green. I had to pedal like mad. Okay, the hill is braking now. I see an e-scooter. It could shame me up this hill. It's going straight past me at speed. Yeah, stream health is terrible. Skirt, skirt. Okay, it hasn't dropped the stream yet. I don't know what quality the stream is, but I'm still here. It managed to stay connected. No, it didn't. Trying to re-establish a connection. So that's probably going to drop. It rarely reconnects. I'm going to cut it. Okay, we're back. Let's do this. Oh no, I need to turn this off first. Why are you not letting me monitor the output? It should be. I should be able to see what's going on. Let's reconnect. Gorgeous dog. Look at that gorgeous dog. Let's see. No, why are you being a dick? You should be previewing this. Dickhead GoPro. Anywho, it's recording. I just wanted to be able to make sure that I had the camera set up reasonably well. Okay, I can turn the phone off and well, it's definitely getting a lot quieter around here as the day is getting towards the end. It's what, 6:30 is it? Oh, nearly 7 o'clock. Bear with me. Just send a message. Just need to take a selfie for a friend. I hate taking, not so much I hate taking selfies, it's I have absolutely no experience taking selfies. That'll do. No. Right. Okay, let us head back. So it's just a YouTube thing now. Twitch are gone, so it's just you and us, you and I. This is our little secret stream. I will head down to the sort of side path across the park and head out through the Royal Standard and down through Blackheath Village, I think, just my usual route back. Yeah, let's go and do that. Okay. Lovely evening, wow. The clouds have cleared up, it's really nice and sunny. skirt.
Schat van mij wel.
Take the scenic route. Dog. Gorgeous dog. Let me see if I can get a picture of that. That is stunning. No, it's not going to happen. What a shame. Fantastic view. The sun looks amazing. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a shot. There's loads of little chalk X's on the floor down here. I wonder if they actually mean anything, or they just mean that someone was having fun with chalk. Dragon. Okay. Send it. Pull in to there's a car or two behind me, just let them come by. There's another one. stopping instantly. Alright, man.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Charge it.
Yeah, so that's electric. It's sort of, you pedal to get moving and then the battery takes over.
Cool. So how long does it last for battery?
About 18 miles, but it all depends on what battery you buy. You know, you can buy a bigger battery and it'll last longer, yeah.
That's not bad,
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty good.
Go, man.
No worries. Yeah, yeah, no worries. Have a good one. Cheers. Nothing coming. There's a bus in the distance, but I don't think it will catch me up, especially if it has to stop, it won't catch me up. Yeah, all good. Whoop. Yep, bus did not catch up, so can't even see it behind me. Go down the one-way system. Because fucking dry. That was a colossal dick move, Mr. Bus Driver. That's right. So dead up here. It's 7 o'clock on a Sunday evening. It's just deserted. Obviously all the shops are shut. There's no real reason to come here. Except for what smells like a really, really nice Indian restaurant. whole load of geese and ducks and sort of adolescent ducks asleep on the side. Really feeling the wind slowing me down here. Okay, alright, I'm getting lucky, there's nothing behind me. Am I going to get lucky that there's nothing coming down the right hand side? I am. Oh, the motorbike, damn it. Can I make it? Yes. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Nothing behind me. Normally I'd turn left there. But you know what? I think I'll head straight down. Straight down the main road. I'll be able to get up to a decent speed. So hopefully nothing will catch me up. Gravity is my friend. That was fun. ages. Banana! Oops. Well, here we are. At the usual stopping point. Thank you for coming if you made it this far. I wonder if anyone does. So today, if you make it this far into the video, leave ZX81 in the comments, and a little secret message, so I know that you made it this far in the video. And yeah, that's it. That was fun. Met some nice people. It wasn't as chaotic as it was yesterday, but that was just balmy. But met some really nice people, and I'll probably do another stream again in a few days. And I will catch you all really soon. This is C5 Live UK, and I'll see you around. That's so cheesy. I need to come up with a better line. Bye.